Here is a speed cubing competition where people officially attempt to solve Rubik's Cubes as quickly as possible. Today, I'll compete in 4 events including 3x3, 5x5, Pyraminx and one-handed. Mainly, my goal today is to try and achieve as many PRs as possible, which means getting faster times than any of my previous cubing competitions.
It's now time to do the first round of 3x3. I hope to get a sub 10 average.
Yep, and sub 10 is exactly what I'm aiming for here. Here, I'm turning really fast, I'm not pausing, and we're off to an amazing start with a 9.14. Here I'm on my second solve, and I'm looking to hopefully get something very similar. I get a 9.23, which is amazing for me. I just want to continue that on the third solve. So solve 3, I see something really nice during inspection time. Can I get a good solve here? And my F2L is really done. Like, I'm done with F2L at like before 5 seconds, and I'm doing a really quick last layer, full step solve, and I get a 7.74, which is not my PR, but it is my second best solve ever in competition. So here I'm very excited, but also a little bit nervous for it because I know that I could have a great chance of getting a PR average. But unfortunately, on solve number 4, I get an 11. But that shouldn't stop me from getting an amazing average. So on my last solve, can I do it quickly? And I just safety a 10.25, which is good enough for a PR average.
The first round of 3x3 was really good. I got a mid-9 average. The first 3 solves were like very good. 2 low 9s and then a 7. And then solve 4 I was very nervous and got an 11. And then on the last one I tried to turn really slowly because I had a UKC and a Stephen in autumn. If I had a really good last solve, I had like a best possible average of like sub 9. But then I would mess it up and get 12 on DNF. So this time I tried to really take it slowly and just turn as slow as I could, and I just safety the low 10. It was like 10.2 I think. So yeah, it results in a mid-9 average, which is a PR by like 0.3, which is really good. I'm really glad, and also it's only round 1. I'm going to do one-handed now, and I don't practice it. I probably haven't practiced it in about a month, so I'm going to go for any average around like 20 to 23 seconds. Yeah, let's do a cube with one hand.
"20 seconds is a brilliant time for me. My 5th solve is looking amazing. Can I get a sub 20? And I get a 17.
I've just done one-handed and it went like just as good as what I was expecting. I got like a high 21 average, and my PR is like 21.89. So I either like got like about the same as my PR, or I might have beaten it by a very little amount. Like maybe I beat it by like 0.1 or 0.2. I guess I'll find out. But now I'm going to be doing 5x5 for my first time ever, and I don't practice 5x5 much. I'm just doing it for fun, like with one-handed. And because I'm doing it for my first time, I'd like to go for sub 145.
I'm glad that wasn't slower than 2 minutes. Yes, 1:36, that's a brilliant time for me. I'm just going to continue that on my next solve. My next solve I'm also doing amazing, and I get a 1:39.
5x5 was pretty decent with a 1 minute 46 average. I mean, I started off with my worst solves, and then the solves gradually started to get better and better as the average went along. The last solve was a little bit annoying because right at the start of the solve, like my cube was about to break, so it probably wasted about 10 seconds. But it's only my first 5x5 average, and like I average 145 at home, and 146 is like very decent for me. I'm happy about it. Anyways, I'm now going to do 3x3 blindfolded, where I hope to get a success. Also, my 5x5 average was good enough to make finals. 23rd place.
Here I'm attempting the 3x3x3 blindfolded event. This is when you try to memorize an entire Rubik's Cube and solve it all blindfolded as quickly as possible. Here, as you can see, I'm memorizing about 20 letters, and now I think I've got it, and now I'm trying to do the solve. Now I'm trying to hope that everything's going to plan. With the blindfolded method, you actually solve one piece at a time, so I'm actually using M2 Old Pockman as my method, and I'm trying to be very careful because with a blindfolded solve, one wrong move can ruin everything. Here I'm making a massive pause because I've forgotten the next letter I needed to memorize. Luckily, after enough pausing, I eventually realized what I was doing, and I'm about to do one of my last algorithms, and here I think it's solved, but no, it's off by one flipped edge. So close, and because I was nearly at the cumulative time limit, I didn't actually do my next 2 attempts, but I tried my best.
Blindfolded, I don't know whether to be happy or sad. I was so close to getting a success. Most of the solve I memorized everything correctly. I didn't remember about the flipped edge, so it was quite disappointing taking off the blindfold, and funny as well seeing that 2 edges were flipped. It means next time I can get it, and I don't even have a blindfolded success. It's better than at Stevenage, because at Stevenage the cube just looked completely messed up. At least today I would have just made one mistake. Anyway, time to do some Pyraminx practice, because I'm going to be doing the Pyraminx first round. I'd like to get a sub 3.5 average. I didn't do that well at UKC, but...
It's time to do my favourite event, the Pyraminx. So I'm on my first solve and I see a really nice scramble and I get a 1.96, which is a brilliant PR for me. Now time to do my next solve, and I'm so excited after that 1.96. I can't concentrate and I get a 433 here. Now my third solve, I don't really have that many expectations. I'm already super satisfied, but I do see a pretty decent scramble here, and I'm turning really fast, and I get 2.2, and that's counting. So, but on my fourth solve, I'm getting really nervous and distracted. I'm thinking about the potential with getting an amazing average, and unfortunately I get a 5. I don't see anything good during inspection time, and I'm just like giving up and just letting that solve be a DNF.
For Pyraminx, I don't know whether to be happy or sad. I started with a 196, which was really good, and I was just freaking out after that. I was so happy to get a 1. It was like a stupid scramble, like 2 move V into an easy L3 E case, and then I got like a 4, and then I got a 2.2, and I was really happy after I got a counting 2.2. But then after I was like really nervous and got 5 in DNF. But I mean, the average is still PR surprisingly, 398. I'm really happy about the signal, and it's enough to make finals, and there I hope to get some 3.5 average, which is what I should be getting, maybe podium, but I'm gonna try not to think about that. Anyway, I'm going to do a lot of 3x3 solves now to prepare myself for the second round.
I'm doing a really quick F2L here, I'm not pausing, and I get a really nice last layer case with a COLL case that I know, and I get an EPLL skiv into a 725, which is my PR. On my second solve, I'm also doing amazing, and I get a pretty nice time of 9 seconds. Not many mistakes here, and I get a 9-second solve again, so now I've got a counting 9, so the average is certainly going really well. On pace for a PR. Now solve number 4 again is going pretty easily, and I get a high 9. Now here I've already guaranteed a PR average, but I'm trying to do a little bit better on the last solve, but I realise the timer has gone over 10 seconds, so I just give up.
What a nice and consistent average. The first solve was 7.25, which was a PR by 0.09. I was really happy after that. Then getting all those 9-second solves was very good. So I did really well on those solves, and I already knew I was guaranteed to get my PR average. So last solve I basically just gave up. Like I already saw like the time was showing like 10 seconds, and that I was still like doing my last list, so I just decided to like DNF the solve. And it was okay because the average is 9.4, and it's great to get 2 PRs in this 3x3 event, and it'll be enough to make finals. And there I guess there won't be much pressure because I've already gotten the times I was aiming for. It's now time to do the one-handed final. For this, I don't really have many goals because one-handed not my main event. I'm very glad I got like a PR in the previous round, and this time I'll probably go for sub 21, but I'll just try my best.
Because I don't practice much one-handed, I don't have too many high expectations here, so I'm just doing this event for fun here, and whatever times I get, maybe I'll get like 23-second averages, we'll see about that. And on my first solve, I get a sub 20, which is a great start for me. Not as great, I get a 23. So I'd say my turning's really good on this solve, and the cases that are coming up are really nice. I get a U-perm at the end, I get a 16.29, which is my PR. Now my fourth solve, I'm going really quick again, and I get a really nice last layer case as well, and I get an EPLL, and I get a 14.8, which is another PR, so 2 PRs in a row is just absolutely insane for me. Wouldn't it be amazing if this just also goes well? Now I'm already guaranteed the sub 20 average, which is just absolutely insane considering I just do not practice this event, and on my last solve, you won't believe what happens, I get a 16. This is insane. I get a 16-second average when I was expecting to get like 23. I guess it's because I got lucky with U-pumps and stuff, but wow.
I don't know how OH went so good. I was expecting to get like an average around like 23, but I got a 16.8 average, which it put me at like 8th place, I think, which is not what I was expecting. I was expecting to go way over 20 seconds. I got a 16, and it's my overall PB average, which is very good. Like, even sub 20 average would have been like insane, but 16 average. Basically, like, what happened is like every solve in the average was good. Like, every solve in the average was like as good as like my best. Like, when you get loads of good solves in a row, it makes the average very good. So it's an average I probably won't beat in a while. Anyway, I'm going to do some 5x5 practice for the 5x5 final. I would like to go sub 145.
1 minute 44 is a pretty decent time for me. Now on my second solve, I'm done with my edge pairing at like such a quick time. I'm like looking down at the time and seeing only like a minute has passed, like what the heck? But look at my really slow OLL recognition, and I get a 1 minute 19, which is my overall PB, and it's just ridiculously crazy, like 10 seconds faster than my previous time. But yeah, anyway, my next solves are also very insane, 139 and 135, and I get a 138 average, which is crazy good for me.
I've just done the 5x5 final, and it was really good. I got 2 PRs. The single was 119, which was my overall PB, so 2 overall PBs in one comp. I keep getting overall PBs, it's just crazy. Yeah, I think my PB at home before that was like 137, so I've definitely like improved that by amazing. It was like, I had a pretty good look ahead, and I think I like went through my centers really fast, and then the edge bang was just like almost perfect. That was really good. And then I think the average was 138, which is PR. Anyway, I'm about to do a lot of Pyraminx practice now to prepare myself for the Pyraminx Final. I'm pretty excited for this as I came second in the first round, and right now I'm going to aim for a sub 3.5 average.
And again, doing my favourite event, the Pyraminx. So in the first round, I actually came second place, which was crazy. So in this round, I'm looking to hopefully get an easy podium here. Now, my first 2 solves were not that amazing. I got 2 4s, and then my third solve, I get a 361. So it's like, okay, I think a sub 4 average should give me a podium. Then on my final solve, I'm pretty certain that I've gotten a sub 4 average, but I do want to try my best to get my best solve in this last one. So here, will I get my best solve? Well, no, I can't handle the nerves. 3.95 average, and it puts me at second place.
Oh, Pyraminx podium, let's go!
Time to do the 3x3 final now, and because I'm so happy with how Pyraminx went, there isn't too much pressure on me. I'm already very satisfied by insanely good times previously. I start with like an 11, 10, 11, which isn't that good for me. then I end pretty consistently with 2 low 9s. Anyway, it's been a great competition at East London Autumn 2022. I know it's quite late uploading this video. Thank you all for watching and happy cubing.